G'day guys, welcome to my update video. So we had the Amy series pre-season on the weekend. Not a whole lot's really changed my team as far as premos go, but I've got a better look at rookies and just sort of, this episode's more of the rookies I'm looking at and the ones I reckon I'll pick if they're named and stuff like that. I got flamed in my last video. A lot of people like, those rookies ain't it, that bench is dog shit, like getting stuck into me about me rookies. I said in my previous few videos that the rookies that I had weren't anywhere near the ones I was picking. I just fill out the team and just to showcase the premos I'm getting, and I kind of spend, like, I sort of know that I have to put dearer rookies in to sort of get a better balance of my salary cap. So it's not like I just fill my team with 102k rookies and stack it with premos and then be like, oh shit, can't afford it. So I do have a bit of a method to the madness, but the rookies I've recently have weren't anywhere near what I was picking. I don't typically look into rookies until usually a week or two out before round one, because in my theory we don't really have a good look at rookies until then. Intra-club matches and staff practice matches you can kind of gauge an idea, but until you sort of do the pre-season game and just sort of understand what teams really need as far as rookies they have, you kind of don't get that good of a get that good of a look at rookies. So I'll show you what premos have changed real quick, and then I'll sort of have like a in-depth but not too long of a look at the rookies I'm looking at. Rightio, so we'll jump into the team. First thing that's changed is Zach Williams is out. Obviously he's suspended for that hit, so I've got Jaden Short in. He killed it. He had a monster game, and looks very likely to just continue that kind of form. Richmond are just, their system of footy at the moment in the last couple of years is just insane, and players just seem to really benefit from it, and he seems to be one that's going to really benefit from it. I've got Clark in at the moment, but I'm not 100% sold on that. It's just lack of back defenders, rookie defenders, with there's just a lack of them, and you just got to kind of find what you can. He had a great game against Essendon, and if he plays that role, then there's no reason why you shouldn't pick him, because he should make you at least 100k, but you just don't know with Chris Scott. So yeah, he looked really good. If he plays that role, then yeah, definite pick. And then mids, McRae's back in. He just got a lot of centre bounce attendances. Him, Bont, Dunkley's back in. It's just, I don't want to not have McRae and just miss out on a huge start to the season. So I've culled Fife, which was pretty hard to do because I've started Fife every year. I believe in Fife something fierce, but with his injury risk and stuff, it was probably the smarter choice to cull. So let's make sure that it's too far. You pretty much. Bro. So yeah, Fife was just the right pick there. I'm still going to go with Guthrie. I want to start with the pod. Like I said, I want to have fun with it. I don't want to, I want to obviously win and try and finish high. But yeah, but I believe in Guthrie. I think he's going to have that midfield role. He gets a lot of clearances. His ball use is good. He can kick goals and he tackles heaps. So I'm starting him. I'm going with him. We'll see how that pans out. Cripps, I just like the look of him. I think this year, back to longer quarters, he looks fitter than ever, and he's moving really well. His ceiling's high. His price is great. He's in for me. And then I got Dunkley back in, and I got side bottom. It's got that in him, and Lloyd have got these injury things on him. I think Lloyd did something to his knee, but I don't think it's too serious. Side bottom did a calf thing. So if he's not fit, I'll be bringing Danger back in. I've got Danaher there. I think he's going to win the Coleman. I think with Brisbane's midfield, he'll get a lot of good delivery. Key forwards are a dangerous one, because if they have a day out, then you're going to get score well, but then the next week they might get a touch. So we'll just see what other rookies pop up, but for now he's there, and I'm pretty confident we'll be able to make 100k on him. Paddy Dow is another one that I'm not 100% sold on, but I'll talk a bit more about him in a minute. But yeah, so if we jump into the rookies, so I've got a bit written down here. So if we look at Adelaide, James Rowe, so he kicked 35 in the sample last year, and he had really good Supercoach scores throughout his sample run. So I think he had like 7 games over 100, and he averaged 96 in the end or something like that. And he just basically looks like one of our main only guaranteed debutants round 1. So yeah, he's looking like slotting in for Adelaide round 1. So he's in for me. And then we've got Sam Berry at Adelaide as well. He really impressed in intra-club games, and but he only played a half against Port. But he seems to have a really big tank in him. Finished 5th in 2K time trial, and he's a real chance to slot in at number 8, round 1. So if he's in round 1, he's in my side. I think he'll secure himself a few games, and we should be able to make some good money on him. Cockatoo, I don't have any more. Cockatoo, hamstring issue. Hasn't played intra-club practice or any aim this year. Hasn't had any games. I know Rainer's done an ACL, and that he might be a chance to slot there, but it's too risky for me with his hamstrings and his soft tissue injuries. So he's a no for me. But another rookie that could be a chance to slot in for Rainer for Brisbane is Blake Coleman. He's got the forwards knack. He's dangerous around goal, but didn't play in their practice matches either. But yeah, with Rainer going down, they'll have to look at that small forward kind of option, and so Blake Coleman could be a choice. I'd say if Cockatoo's fit, they'll pick him. But yeah, if Cockatoo's named, I think I'll miss. It's too risky. If Blake Coleman gets named, I'll probably look at getting him in. But Paddy Dow, like I said, I'm not fully convinced. If Blake Coleman does debut, I'll be bringing him in over Dow. Dow look like he's playing more mid-time. He's only ever scored above 80 once in his career, which is a red flag. But then also lack of opportunity in the midfield is probably your counter argument for that kind of stat. He's in for now. He's definitely going to be playing. He's a chance to earn you 100k. So, if he starts and he makes you 100k and then like 5-6 rounds in, a rookie at like 117k is debuting, bang, you've made a heap of money. So he is a good option. Like I said, if Coleman's picked, I'll probably swap Dow out for him. But, yeah, a guy that... So Collingwood's got that McRae's brother. He doesn't look too likely to play round 1. Fella by named Trent Bianco. He's got that defensive, DPP option. So, but he's looking at missing the cut. Not really. He might just miss out, they reckon. But, yeah, if he's named round 1, I'll definitely consider him. So that's Trent Bianco. So Connor Dowie, very likely for round 1 debut for Hawthorn. Performed really well in his 2 practice matches, and probably a bench option, if anything, if he plays. Earn you a bit of money on the bench there, and he'll be a bit of coverage. Should play a good chunk of games, but not likely to score too well. But yeah, if he's named, he'll be there for me. Brockman, another Hawthorn mid. Certainly not a lock, but if he's in their team round 1, he'll be in mine. So one of his best assets is his tackling, so which is ideal for Supercoach. Defensive, DPP again, dual position player. I don't know why I keep saying defensive when I go to say DPP. But yeah, so he's a good option. DPPs are always ideal. So yeah, if he's named, yeah, he'll be in for sure. And then another one for Hawthorn is that Lachlan Bramble. He's 22 and he's played well in their practice matches, and he's only valued 102k. So if he's named, I'll probably slot him in somewhere too. But yeah, not real confident on him slotting being named. And then another one that we're pretty much a guaranteed rookie debut is Tom Power. Unreal pre-season. He's killed in the sample last year and had a real good game against the Hawks. He's locked in on my field, and I think he will debut round 1, and I think he'll be in for a long part of the season. 150k, it's not too bad of a price, and he's more midfield, so you should be able to get some good scores, rookie scores, and make some money out of him. So Tom Power is in. So the other one is Lockie Jones for Port Adelaide. By no means is he guaranteed a spot. Won't know if he's in the side. Ken Hinkley's pretty good at letting us know when someone's debuting earlier in the week. We won't know probably Port Adelaide's side till Friday at the best, probably Saturday, because I think they play Sunday. Could have that wrong. It should tell me here, shouldn't it? Port Adelaide, yeah, Sunday. So we might not know till Saturday night if he's playing. So if he lets us know early that he's playing, I'm going to pick him. He seems pretty solid. 139k, like I said, defender rookies at the moment, they're just... Cozzy's someone I didn't cover before when I was talking about Hawthorn players as well. He's a key forward. He kicked 6'3" on the weekend. They've got Patton out. Gunston out. So they'll be looking for a key forward to sort of fill that role. I think... Did they say McAvoy's injured as well? But anyway, so he's like... I reckon he'll debut round one. Key forwards... They're not the best picks, but lack of defender rookies, I keep saying it. So he's in for sure for me. I don't expect... I'll probably put him on the bench if any of these guys get up, but... actually, I don't think I covered Murray earlier too. He's another, not a lock for round one debut, Murray, but Adelaide seem to have these rookies coming through and they're on the rebuild, so they might want to blood a few young guys early, try and scope them out. So at his price, if he can slot in, we'll be going there for sure. But yeah, Cozzy's in. Tom Powell. Lockie Jones. I like him. I think if he plays, he'll secure himself for a decent amount of time. But yeah, we won't know if he's going to play or not. But if he is, he's in. He's probably just outside the best 22, I think. I think he'll debut at some point this year for sure. Whether it's round one or not, we'll have to find out. But then Miles Bergman, got him as a forward. Apparently he's more likely for the round one debut. Great performances in their practice matches and their game against Adelaide. He had, I think, 4 or 5 marks and 18, 19 touches or something like that. Kind of rebounding off the back line. He's more likely to debut. And he looks really solid. So I've got him there in the forward line. Yeah, if he's named, he'll be picked for sure. And then Sydney, this Goulden. Apparently he's got a massive tank on him, runs all day. He's a very high chance of going round one. But if he doesn't get picked round one, he'll get picked some stage pretty early in the season, I believe. So I'll be picking him, sitting him on the pine, using it as a loophole, and then when he debuts, bang, he's in. Chad Warner, another Sydney player. He impressed against GWS, and I think he might have kicked a goal, and he had a decent amount of touches. And he can kind of rotate midfield, small forward option. So yeah, if he's named, I'll be picking him for sure. I think once he's picked, he'll play out a few games. So should be able to make some good money on him. Again, a bit 140k. Probably not the worst for a rookie. If he's a key forward or someone, you probably don't want to spend that on it. But yeah, again, so he's in for sure. Anthony Scott from the Dogs, DPP. Again, talked about it. DPPs are just unreal. So he's performed really well in their practice matches, and then he had a good game against Melbourne, 14 touches and 2 goals. Good price at 102k, and he's really pushing for that round one debut. So again, if he's named, he's picked, and that price, you can't go wrong. And then Treaky, we've got a lot. There's a lot of talk about him being Freo's ruckman now, and at that price, if he can play, 5-6 games, he'll earn you some good money. He's handy because he's forward ruck. This Flynn, he's getting a lot of hype as being GWS's number 1 ruckman. So he's only got the ruck spot. So if he can earn some money, you can trade him out, swap Treaky up there, bring in a forward rookie or whatever, and make some money that way. So that's handy to have that DPP and those options. But yeah, so that's what we've got so far. That's the rookies that I've kind of scoped out and, are looking at putting in my side. Hopefully we know more early next week what rookies are coming in, and we can really, really build a team, get a structure going. And look, I've got 100k remaining. I've kind of got that up my sleeve just in case certain rookies don't play and I have to, get a mid-pricer. Zeebel's another option that if Warner doesn't, one of these guys don't play, you can kind of, look at a Zeeble. down back as well. There's a few like kind of mid options that you can look at. So I've got that 100k up my sleeve just in case I have to pay up for some options. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. These are just the rookies that I'm looking into and I think are a chance of playing. Obviously, we'll know more in a week or so. But yeah, we're really down to the nitty gritty end of things. Supercoach starts very soon. I'm going to be dropping league codes soon. I did it last year. They filled up really quick, so that's good. It's good to like, you know, it's awesome having you guys jumping in and joining leagues and that fun stuff. I really enjoyed that last year. So each week I'll obviously say which team scored the highest from each league and who's sitting on top and all that sort of good stuff. So, but yeah, that's what I've got so far. I can't wait for Supercoach to kick off in the AFL season. So yeah, thanks for watching. Drop any comments below, like if there's any rookies I've missed and you guys have scoped out. You know, I'm going back to when I first started doing Supercoach. Like, I was pretty green, didn't really know what I was doing, and I was getting comments all the time, like genuinely helpful comments, like people just helping me out and stuff, and that's what I like. And it's just continued throughout the years that I've been doing it. So I love seeing people throwing in comments and helping each other out and giving good advice and stuff like that. So yeah, so you got any good comment, like any good advice and stuff, chuck it in there, and we'll have a good time. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.